All right, welcome to another episode of the 2-for-1 podcast. Our pregame song is No Lie, 2 Chainz, Drizzy Drake. I am one of the two, Trevon Gross Jr. I'm joined by my dog, my brethren, the Canadian man himself from the Brizzy, Denzel Taylor is here.
Yo.
What's going on with you, brother?
Doing good, man. Another day, another dollar.
Love to hear
that.
that.
What is this? Second week of the new year.
How you doing,
man?
How you doing with your New Year's resolutions and your goals and everything like that?
Right now I'm strong, man.
There you go.
So you got to ask me in a couple months, but right now I'm all right. I'm doing good, man. What about yourself?
Good, bro. I feel good. A lot of great things on the horizon. Excited, just trying to take everything one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? One day at a time,
man.
And you know what's crazy too? It doesn't get hard until like I would say maybe March, April. Like it's easy, at least for me personally. Like it's easy to do all the right things and what I'm saying, go hard every day.
It's just fresh, like
but it's when you really reach like month 3, 4 and on, that's when it's like
starts getting stale. You don't want to wake up anymore. You don't want to put in the same time you just putting in. It's like
you just
I feel that, man. I feel that.
But we got a good podcast today. We don't have many like current topics that we're going to talk about today, but as we've seen, those always seem to be our better episodes. But I mean, we gotta start off this podcast though. We gotta start off this episode with just a round of applause. Klay Thompson is back playing basketball again.
He is back.
Man.
Bro, when he touched the court, like I caught chills. Like that's probably the first time I caught chills in a while. Like the whole ceremony, the announcers calling his name, like I didn't even know what happened to me. Like I was like, oh shoot, like
it's been
I was just
long,
like, bro, 2 years, 2 full seasons.
And you know what's crazy too? I kept seeing like that graphic of like the last time Klay Thompson played, and you just see like just how different the NBA was, right? Like you just had all these dudes on different teams and like where they're at now. It's like, wow, like
the whole landscape has changed like that long, bro.
It's wild, but and one thing we'll talk about his performance and everything like that, but I knew he was gonna play well, like I knew it, but I didn't know he was gonna play that good.
Bro,
that boy ain't miss a beat.
He's been ready. Like he's been talking about how he's ready. All the disrespect, him not being on the top 75 players. Like he's felt like he could probably play in September the way he's been talking this past 4 or 5 months. Like he's been ready to go at it, man. He's been ready, and he's shown that, man. He didn't miss not one beat. He was in there shot. He had no conscience. Like he didn't care if he missed. It was going up.
Yeah,
and he played good. Like he looked good,
really well.
He caught a body.
Oh my God, that joint was crazy, bro. But for him to start off the game, wasn't it like his first touch?
Yeah,
to
first
come
touch,
off the pin down,
flip in the lane,
the off rip curl, one dribble, float me.
Everyone knew he was shooting the first shot.
Like you knew he was shooting it, but like
you had to, but like
just once again the manner because and once again, we talk about just like it's not about that you score, it's how you score. With him having the injuries that he had, right? You're talking about knee and Achilles.
Bro.
For him to start off the game attacking the rim as hard as he did, because that's that's a hard drive right. And like he drove so hard right that as a defender, you ain't doing nothing with it when a dude drives that hard. When a dude drives that hard, you ain't doing nothing with that.
No.
And
he was
so
determined.
He would, and exactly. So it's like for him to have those injuries and for that to be how you score your first bucket. Oh, that he's back. I'm he's physically back, but mentally he's back.
Mentally not second guessing anything. Like there's so many times when guys have injuries, especially like lower half, like knee, foot, whatever the case may be. It kind of takes a while for them to get back into shape, get back in the rhythm, or like just feel confident enough to jump or just to go at full strength. Ain't none of that from him, bro. He's so locked in right now. It's gonna be scary for the rest of the league. Like you can't triple team Steph Curry no more.
No, you can't, and
you could
you know
barely
what?
double him.
Fam, with Klay being back the way that he is, man, this narrative of the Warriors winning the chip this year, it got real. Like like the Warriors are playing well without him, so it's like, okay, like they're going to compete for it. But now that he's back, and you just like once again look at how the Warriors are playing, they got a shot. Like
they don't have the shot. Like the shot, like it's theirs to lose, basically. Like
they have
in
a
their hands at this
legitimate
point. Like
chance. Like it's what I'm saying. It's not like they have to compete with like the 4th to 6th, 7th seed in the West. It's like literally, it's like, look, we're either competing with the Suns,
or the Suns or the Suns. The Suns or ourselves. That's it.
Yeah, for real.
Everyone in the else West is iffy. Like Utah, you can't trust.
Yeah, we haven't seen much from them yet.
The top 4, yeah, and Memphis. Memphis is that 4th spot.
But Memphis is just hot though. Memphis they're just hot right now. They don't have they just don't have experience yet.
They don't have.
I actually saw a nasty narrative. I saw a nasty. Someone said that the Grizzlies are gonna win the West or something like that. Like they're on their, I forget, someone on ESPN
like a dark horse, like
something like that, picking them as a dark horse. But even that is irresponsible, in my opinion. Like that, like, yes, the Grizzlies are hooping, and that's not to take away. Ja Morant is hooping. Like that block, fam, that block is a different level of athleticism.
Nah,
like,
honestly,
but
that is crazy. Like that block was something else. If I'm Avery Bradley, like I don't care. I'm going to coach. Like you have to challenge that. You're not going to embarrass me out here.
Yeah,
I'm cussing at the ref and everything,
bro. But to finish the point about the Grizzly overall, like, bro, they're hot, but they're an inexperienced team. So they're hot. They're gonna win games, absolutely, right? Like they're figuring it out, and you can tell that they're like close to figuring it out. But is that team going to do well in a game 4 of an NBA playoff series? They likely fold. Likely not. Like, and that's not
likely.
Right. And that's right. And I mean, like, not to say they can't do it, but it's like, I'm just playing odds here.
Odds, come on. We got to be realistic and just
stats, right. Like, just keep it a beat. Like, yo, that's an inexperienced team. So I'm not going to expect them to win the West. Like, nah, once again, they're hot and you respect it. And once again, I expect that. I think that's a true take 3 years from now, 2-3 years from now. I think that's a realistic take where it's like, all right, they got experience, they got the same pieces, development, the whole 9, right? But in my opinion, I think that's just irresponsible to say that because they're on this really great 10-game, 11-game winning streak, whatever it is now, that they are a dark horse to win the West. Like I just feel like that's irresponsible.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like if nothing changes drastically within like these next couple years in the league, if Golden State were to win this year, like they could probably go back to back, not easily, but like
they could. They could. They really
roster
could.
Tweaks here and there. Who's stopping them? Like,
and
who's stopping them?
And this is why the Nets are kind of starting to frustrate, depending on how they do this year, because the Nets are the only team that can compete with them, because Golden State, they're either going to out execute you or outscore you. The Brooklyn Nets are the only team that is put together in a way where they can out execute you and outscore you even more. Like just off talent. So it's like, you want to see that, but to your point, if the Brooklyn Nets don't, get their big 3 playing together, like, I mean, we all hope to see. Yeah, like frequently, like just, them get more chemistry under their belt.
Yeah.
It's very possible Warriors could win 2 in a row. It's very possible. Very possible. But back to what you were saying about Ja Morant's block. Like, that's just so crazy. Like, that's, man, what do you do if you're What do you do? What do
Bro,
you
there's
think?
nothing you just gotta run back on defense. Like that was some like you only see that from like a big man, like a Dwight Howard or a Clint
Yeah,
Capella. That's you only see it from like 7-footers. He's like a what 6'2" guard.
two guard, bro.
Jumping like at the box. His head was
Yeah,
at the rim. His hands was on top of the box, man. I
bro.
seen the picture. I thought he was doing a reverse dunk, and then I seen the
Yeah,
clip. I'm
right,
like, this
bro.
was a block.
Was a block, bro.
I was
The
like,
thing that
yo,
impressed me
cut.
about it is the fact like he jumps off 2 feet. Like he's not a 1 foot jumper. So like on a
No,
chase down block like that, right? You're used to seeing dudes jump off 1 foot because you're in stride. This dude ran going as fast as he was, jumped off 2 feet, got as high as he did. Once again, it wasn't like he blocked it in the air and just landed. He went up,
nah, he
blocked it against the
met the ball.
backboard, and still had enough like control not to flip. Like, because you know how to like when you're up that high, like you're just
Bro,
in
it's
air.
like you're just in the air. Yeah, you really got no
Yeah.
control up there.
Yeah, like so it's like that's a crazy for him not to fall like after that block is like whoa. Just the athleticism
Bro,
is insane.
he's a freak, bro. He's a freak talent, man. One in a
Yeah,
million. Your LeBrons, your John Morants, your Russell Westbrooks, your D
absolutely.
Roses, bro.
Absolutely.
Sheesh, he's
Absolutely.
one of them.
Yeah.
And his game is coming along so beautifully. Oh my God.
His game is now. Wait, I got a question for you now. Because hold on, because I did see this narrative floating. I don't know. I might agree with it a little bit, but I'll ask you. We'll be responsible with our platform, and I want to ask, who do you take, prime John Wall or Ja Morant?
That's a great comparison. See,
Think about it.
ah, with John Morant, it's like we don't have a big enough sample size to really compare him to Prime John Morant. What is this like? I think it's his third year.
Is this third
No, is
year?
it third?
Might be.
Oh, crazy.
About third year.
This is like his third year in the league. For him to do what he's doing now, I will say is better than John Wall at year 3 and what he did with the Washington Wizards. But just overall game, I'm gonna go with John Wall. Me
On John
personally, like
Wall?
I'm
Oh,
going
why?
peak.
Why? Explain it to me. Why?
Like for me, I've never seen a John Wall before John Wall. Like just the way he got up and down the court in his prime, getting to the bucket, leading a team of that caliber in the East. Like they're horrible, but he was like the backbone and just everything he did, man. He was a first for me, just dominant, downhill, edge, got everything. John Morant is the same. The only thing I will say right now, he just doesn't have that sample size for me. Like if he continues doing this for year 5 and 6 and 7, then we'll have a conversation because he definitely has a better team, but he's doing it in a way harder conference in the Western
Good point.
Conference. So
Good point.
you know what
See,
I'm saying?
that makes sense. That makes sense. But for
What about
me,
you?
I'm choosing Ja Morant, bro. He's right.
You know, Ja?
Yeah, I'm choosing Ja, bro. He like for ability, like let's say their physical ability is the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Ja Morant shoots the ball better. Like Ja Morant, because John Wall, I think within the last year, longer than that, I give him 3 years, 4 years, has actually been able to shoot the ball. But prior to that, John Wall couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. And that's just, you know what I mean? Like, and once again, that ain't dissing John Wall. Like, he know it, just like it ain't, we seen it. Ja Morant, though Ja Morant is not like a jump shooter. Like, no, we're not claiming that either. Ja Morant is hitting bigger shots, jump shots in moments that John Wall would. So I think literally the slightest edge goes to Ja Morant just because he can shoot the ball a little bit better.
Yeah.
Versus, because like a lot of John Wall stuff was coast to coast. Like I think that's what got us like, whoa, John, the athletic point guard, like that's John Wall. But what Ja does,
Showtime.
yeah, what Ja does, like Ja he'll do the coast to coast thing, but he'll still get you in the half court, which was a little different than John Wall. A little different. Like, not saying it's like much better. Not even saying Ja Morant's like way better. But that to me is the difference between those two.
For me, also, it's just like growing up, like we watched John Wall. We sort of came up with John Wall. He's probably like what 3-4 years older than us, if that. So it's just like we watched him. We watched him in high school. We watched the hoop mixtapes. We watched him evolve into the Kentuckys and the league. So it just resonates more with me.
That's true.
It's just like I just can't give Ja that nod right now. But year 4, year 5. If he's still balling at this level, so if he gets like a some crazy award, a finals berth, something, then it's like, all right, fam, you got it. Because John Wall has never. I don't think John Wall has made it past the second round. Has he made it past the first round? I gotta go back.
Probably not.
He has.
Probably not.
He's made it past the first round because I think they beat the Toronto Raptors a couple times.
Yeah, and then I know they played my Celtics, but they've never gone past the second round
because never made it over the hump.
Wizards and the crazy thing is though, those were good Wizards teams. Like they were good teams. Like that was but I think they kind of fell victim to the times just because the rest of the East was tough to deal with around that time because it was the Washington Wizards, it was my Celtics. It was a LeBron-driven East. It was the Hawks were really good at that time. Like the East was no joke when that team was really good. So it was kind of. I think they like. I think if you put that Washington Wizards team in today's NBA, I think that I think they'll
be all right. So like a Hawks, they'll be like a Hawks right now.
Yeah, they would be in like that fourth position. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying, in today's NBA. So, really good conversation to have though, but John Wall, did you see that video? We talked to this a little bit. Did you see the video of him working out, John Wall?
Yeah.
I want him to be back playing, man. He needs.
I just want to see him. Yeah, I need to see him on the court. Like, just let him play. I still don't understand. Shop him, let him play. Show that he's still valuable. Show that he could be used as a key asset to the team.
Right.
And then get rid of him. But his contract,
no,
I don't know.
Look, I ain't opting out of nothing. I want all my money.
Just like Philly, they trying to package Tobias and Ben Simmons. Who's finna take that 80 mil?
Yeah, who's taking it, bro?
Like, who's the GM over at Philly? He's drunk.
Ain't it? It's not Daryl Morey, is it? Or is that for the Rockets? Is he on the Rockets? Or no, I think the GM maybe Elton Brand.
Elton Brand?
I think. Let me look it up. Let me be responsible. Let me look it up. I'll tell you for sure.
I don't know what they're doing over there, but they just need to let Ben Simmons go. We're about to be at All-Star break, February, Trey. Ben Simmons has not touched the NBA court. Like, probably lost
Elton Brand
$10 million by now. Like,
bro,
this is crazy.
They got to do something about that because that is crazy, bro. I've seen other people talk about it, but guaranteed that next collective bargaining agreement, they're putting in some rule that stops.
They're putting a clause for sure.
Yeah, they're putting some sort of James Harden, Ben Simmons clause. Like, fam, if we sign you to a max contract, you gotta play. Yeah,
bro, he's living his best Kyrie part-time, not even part-time vacation right now. Like, he's doing his best Kyrie impersonation, and he's doing it better than Kyrie.
Man,
he got off like 30 plus games. How much games have you played? I don't even know.
I don't know, but there's a part of me that feels like he's stressed. There's a part of me, like, there's a part of me like that would like to think he's living his best life. There's another part of me that feels like he's stressed.
He's stressed. That boy probably got every white girl in Philly at his crib.
Probably, so, bro, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? And this is the part I don't know if he's really thinking about. Let's say he gets traded to the team. Dog, you still got to go to Philly at some point. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying?
That's I would pay, like, they could have that game on TV and be like, you got to pay $10 just to watch the Pacific game, and I would pay whatever amount just to see the reaction. Like,
damn, like it. Okay, question: when Ben Simmons plays in Wells Fargo Arena, is it going to be worse than when LeBron first returned to Cleveland.
No, I don't think anything could be worse than that.
You
Just the fact that it's Bron. Like you don't understand. Bron went on national television. It was bro, that was probably looking back on that, and I know he looks back on that. That was the dumbest thing he ever done in his life. Like, bro, fam, no, really think about it. Dude announced like he was going to college, fam.
He did, but he didn't go to college. He didn't get that television experience. That's kind of swag,
bro was acting like
he said, "You guys can announce your college. I'm announcing what NBA team I'm signing to." That's kind of swag.
He had the whole world in his palm, like Thanos, like, and just snapped his fingers and changed the whole NBA in one word. Like,
fam, that's power. That's hard. That's hard. I'm sorry.
But going back to Ben Simmons, man, I don't think it's gonna be as worse as Bron, but I just think just the overall, like, the heckling, his performance, like, I think his performance is going to be trash. He better hurt himself, injure himself. Don't even show up, because, like, them Philly fans, they're going to let you have it. And I can't wait, especially when he's at that free throw line.
Fam. But see, I argue the other side of that. I think it's going to be way worse. I think when Ben Simmons returns and he plays in Philly for an away game or whatever, because obviously he's not going to play for Philly, it's going to be way worse than what LeBron got when he returned.
Throwing things at him.
Right. And here's why. Because when you look at that whole Bron situation, when Bron went on national television to say, I'm taking my talents to South Beach, right? Like, that's like, obviously, yeah, it's wild. And like, he's even said, like, yeah, I probably wouldn't have done that today, right? But there was like definitive action on Bron's part of like, yo, I'm leaving to go here. The way Ben Simmons has handled all of this, because I promise you, like, if Ben Simmons just came back to training camp and took his licks early on during preseason, or like the first, let's say, 10 games of the season, and just played like we know him to be able to play, we're not talking about any of this anymore.
Yeah, we're not.
But now that, like, he's allowed it to turn into like this whole big thing of drama, where it's like, fam, you're not even, like, the inevitable is going to happen. You're going to come into this building at some point, and we're going to boo you. We are at your neck. And that's just the nature of Philly. So, like, that's nothing new. So, like, now that he's turned it into like this whole, it's a thing now. You know what I'm saying? Where, like, you know, you see the reports of him having the phone in the practice and like, you know what I'm saying? There's like a lot more drama attached to it, is why I think it's going to be way worse.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to need extra security in that arena.
They're just gonna have they probably have to have so much precautions just before it. Like, it's gonna get wild.
It's gonna get crazy. And I think it's deserved too, honestly. I ain't gonna hold you. Because I think just as a pro, like, you can't do that, bro. I'm sorry. Like, once again,
a lot of stuff that goes behind it, but as a pro, being professional,
like once again, not to say the Sixers have no fault in it, but like, as a pro, you just show up. Like, some of this stuff, when you sign your contract in the NBA, there's some things that come with it, and not everything has to be great. You know what I'm saying? You get paid millions of dollars, you get the cars, the clothes, the girls, the houses, the crib, all that, but it comes with other stuff, meaning, depending on what city you in, you have a whole fan base of people that will either raise you up based on when you do well, and will kick you in your teeth if you do bad. That is the nature of sports. That's just the truth of it. So, you know,
it's amplified time.
Yeah, and it's Philly.
That's just Philly.
Right. And everyone knows it too. Like, it's not even like it's like some surprise. It's not like we're talking about like Orlando. It's not like we're talking about, you know what I'm saying, like Phoenix. Like we're talking about Philly. Like, people know Philly has a reputation of being a tough fan base.
Town. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I guess it's time we talk about this.
What you want to talk about, man?
Well, you told me that we're We're here. We're playing the game. We're gonna run him out of the gym. So
we gotta run him out, man. Full
oh
court press, all
man.
4 quarters, man. We ain't letting up.
All right, we gotta preface this. I gotta preface this, man. This might be, All right. So if you're listening, I want to preface everything we're about to say. This is not hate. We are in support of this young man.
Yes.
I think it's awesome. We love everything he stands for. I, for one, love an underdog story. I absolutely love it. I really do. But someone has to say it.
In Jesus' name, amen.
In Jesus' name, amen.
All
right. Denzel, what are your thoughts on Hansel Enmanuel?
Who?
Hansel Enmanuel. He is the very famous one-armed high school basketball player who is freakishly athletic. I will give that to him. He is very athletic.
Oh, yeah.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on him?
I mean, he's cool. Story's cool. Like what he's able to do on the court, like immaculate. Like I remember, like the first time I seen him, I was like, bro, like that's outstanding. Like I don't know how like he's doing all this on the court, like his defenders or what the case may be, he's getting to the rim but what he does with one arm and just his perseverance is cool. But like for
very
me,
impressive. Very impressive. I'll give that to him.
For me,
very impressive.
For me, seeing him do that and like just even seeing his level of competition or whatever the case may be, it's just like, bro, I've had enough. I'm sorry, me personally, like just seeing. All right, real back. Me personally, ain't no way in hell. Me as a defender, me as a basketball player, am I letting a nigga with one arm score on me? Granted, it looks like these dudes are scared to guard him because he's built up such a morale, like he's just that guy. So it's sort of like I don't even know what to do when I guard you. But like just seeing him doing the 360 one hand layups, this down the third, I'm like, bro, it blows my mind because I'm like, dude, he has one hand. How is he doing this? And like, I don't think my mind will ever wrap around it because like, if I'm on the court, there is no way. It's like, bro, not saying, oh, like the force some left jokes and all this down the third, but like, yo, the dude has one hand. Like, just stop the foolishness. And him at like a higher level, not saying that it's not going to work, but I don't think it works at the ACCs, the SECs at that high level. I think he has a couple okay offers, but like at the next, it looks good in high school, but at the next level, whatever the case may be,
say that those college
it just got to stop.
Ashamed of themselves. Those college coaches should be ashamed of themselves, dog. Because listen,
what do you think, man?
I'm gonna echo your points. This kid has one arm. At the end of the day, I agree with you. I think the reason why he gets some of this stuff off is because one, his competition is trash. And then two, because he's built up such a reputation that the defender is just thinking, Jesus, I just don't want to get embarrassed, which leads to them getting embarrassed. Because why they keep going for the in and out as though he has another option of move.
Fam.
And I'm saying this just calling a spade a spade. This is not hate. What this kid stands for is amazing. However, why these defenders keep going for this in and out that he does is baffling to me. More than that, he's extremely athletic. And that is why and how he gets by these people. He's extremely athletic. Like, I will not take that. That boy is athletic. He need to be on somebody's track field, for real, for real. But when you talk about college basketball, it ain't gonna fly, dog. It's not gonna fly. Now, granted, I could see, especially with this new NIL situation.
Bro, he has 1 million followers. Like, he's set. Like,
I'm saying, so I could see a world where
the school
one
just
of
picks him
these
up.
bigger schools, or not even like biggest school, but like one of these Division I schools gives him a scholarship. He's going to get a bunch of NIL deals that brings attention and money to the school. It's a good relationship. We're playing the kid with the one arm viral, all that. Because we had that conversation when we talked about NILs and basically the viral kids integrating into college sports. We talked about that. And that's what this would be. Because I can tell you right now, in college,
it ain't
nobody falling for that in and out,
bro.
And the refs are calling that travel, and you know what travel.
Back in our generation, this would have fly back in like just our high school days. From like 20, I don't even know when I was in high school. From 2010 to 2013, like ain't no way, even public school like it ain't no way in the Jersey area, bro.
Won't gonna happen.
It won't go happen, bro.
Not in Jersey. Nope. Not against us.
Bro.
No, it wasn't.
I see it now. It's cool, but it's just like, bro, in my head, like, no hate. I'm just like, bro, I'm laughing because I'm like, ain't no way. Like, the dude has one arm.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, literally, the college coaches that have offered this kid a scholarship, if they don't have some sort of NIL plan with this kid, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. If you are offering this kid really thinking he's about to play, like you're recruiting him as though to play, you should be ashamed of yourselves. You should be fired. I'm sorry. Like that's me keeping it as a being as I like. You do not deserve a coaching job if you give this kid like. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just be the one to say it, like for real. But who knows? This new NIL situation. Really. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call somebody so we're not the only ones going down.
We'll see, man. Hopefully he proves us wrong. Like I so want him to prove me wrong, but it's in my head. Like it's in my head. I be looking at them who mixtapes and Bleacher Reports. I be like, yo, how? Like he has to be instilling fear just the way people don't want to get dunked on and stuff. Like
that's the only thing that makes sense.
Crazy.
Mr. Jones, welcome to you are live on air on the 2-for-1 podcast. So please don't say anything incriminating, anything that's going to mess up your happy household. It's really a pleasure to get you on the phone. So I consider you to be a basketball purist like myself. Yes. And me and my co-host Denzel, we're having a conversation about Hansel Enmanuel. Are you familiar with who Hansel Enmanuel is?
Yes.
Oh man, don't tell me this dude's phone just went out. Ain't that a trip? I'm gonna call this nigga back.
He want to give it up. He's trying to save himself.
Right. Hold up. I think we got him back. Teven. Call this dude regular. What the heck?
Yeah, we gotta.
Hold up. Because I ain't about to be the only one that goes down like this.
It can't just be us, man.
Yeah. Don't tell me his phone died. That's sick. Prayerfully he calls me back, but I don't know what's happening.
Your call has
man. Madness, I tell you. Okay, wait.
He already knew where.
We got rings. Hold up.
Please leave your message for.
Wow. Well, I guess I don't have friends, y'all. Anyway, whatever. Hopefully, maybe he calls me back. Maybe he don't. Find out later. But
episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
Hansel Enmanuel, college level.
No,
just any level after high school. It would just be like a PR, well, not a stunt, but like maybe he plays nice 10 to 15 minutes. I don't see him being.
Is this on the phone or no?
Friends.
Ones you can depend on.
How many of us have them?
Word. No, I can't hear this dude, bruh.
Oh, he's on. You can't hear.
Yeah, it's like weird. I don't know. Listen, y'all. I'm old. I ain't never heard. I don't even know what's happening with this. Whatever. I'm gonna just tell him to call me back. But no, past high school, it's over. Well, let me not say that. Let me not say that. Harlem Globetrotter. Oh, we got action. We got action. All right, hold on. There we go.
Yeah, phone died, man. Phone died. My bad.
Man, black people are annoying. Anyway, so you're familiar with Hansel Enmanuel, correct?
Yes.
All right. So here on the 2-for-1 podcast, we pride ourselves on just telling the truth.
Okay.
Give me your real thoughts on this kid. Come on. And don't you dare lie.
I mean, I think he's a special talent, but
Teven.
I just don't see how he continuously is doing what he's doing.
Teven, why are these defenders still going for the same in and out as though he has another option?
He can't go anywhere else. I'm not understanding.
Yeah.
It's like they're being paid to play dumb.
Yeah.
I'm only being honest. Like,
okay, so now I'm asked the real pointed questions here. Should he have a career past high school?
no.
Yeah. Do you know that he has like Division I offers?
I feel like those offers are just like still bad offers. He won't play.
Well, so this is my theory in terms of my crazy brain. I think that there's going to be a college that wants some extra revenue and money for the viral kid and take advantage of this new NIL situation with him.
That could be it. I mean, it makes sense.
And you know what I think?
It'll sell tickets too, because they'll be wanting to,
Yep. And do you know what I think should happen to those college coaches that offered him a Division I scholarship?
What do you think should happen?
They should all be fired. You are being irresponsible with your responsibilities as a head coach in college basketball. You should be fired.
Maybe they just want to set the kid up, for life with a job and stuff,
Oh, okay. So now college coaches, as we know, are just all about supporting young people's lives and everything like that, right?
You'd be fucking surprised.
No, I'm surprised. I am surprised. That's what I'm saying. No, that's exactly what I'm telling you. I am surprised. What is going on? This would never have flown when we were in high school. Are you kidding me?
It's the feel bad aspect of it. Like, he's one-arm kid. He's doing all this, and everybody's like pushing for him to get a D1 scholarship. And and he gets it because he's got people like my guy D-Rich TV. He's got guys like that making videos and, he should get offered. And, and it sucks because, like, especially for the guys who really deserve that shit, they're not.
See,
they have two hands.
Right. Yeah. They have two hands.
That's what I wanted to say.
Listen, we keep it on. Listen, we preface this entire conversation, this entire topic with, look, we love everything the kid stands for. We love his message.
Right.
But we gotta talk about this because ain't nobody seem to acknowledge his traveling. No one seems to acknowledge, like, come on. We all seen that clip that was on SportsCenter where he caught it and took like 5 steps before he put the ball down.
Bro, they're gonna let him get away with the most bull.
Murder.
Right.
I've seen him play. I think I've seen him play live once, and they'll clip it up to make him look crazy, but
I believe
they be on that shit, bro. They be on that shit.
Yeah.
When he plays the 5 stars and shit, he don't do none of that shit.
You're telling me.
Yeah,
Shocker.
he don't do none of that shit.
Yeah.
Anyway. I don't agree with it. He should be done after high school. But
this is
who are we?
Yeah, just look at where basketball culture has taken us. Jesus Christ.
Everything's about clout now.
Oh God, I hate it.
Oh man.
Anyway, Mr. Jones, tell the people, the listeners, about just who you are, what you do, everything like that. Like, who are you?
Teven Jones, former UVA basketball player. I run my own business, 2 businesses, a clothing business, Underpressure LLC. And then I got Underpressure Skills Training. I am a skills trainer also, and also a professional basketball player. I just, did a little stint overseas in Estonia. I'm a family man, got
Big
three
family.
kids.
Big family.
3 kids.
Yeah. No pullout. Word.
Yeah, pull-out games week. But it's all good. But
word.
That's me, man.
Big beards. You need to shave.
Big beards.
You need to shave, boy.
I'm roughing it right now.
Oh
I'm
my
on the
God.
grind.
You
know how I
look
get when I'm on the grind.
stressed. You look stressed.
I'm very stressed.
You know what's funny? You ever notice dudes? You ever notice dudes like they mask the stress by saying I'm grinding?
Right. Grinding.
You ever notice that?
I'm very stressed.
Listen,
I feel it.
Man, dude's
I am grinding.
No,
I'm stressed.
I know.
Oh.
Hey man, I'm so happy because man, let me tell you, I would love to really just go crazy with asking you questions on this podcast, but I ain't trying to get you in trouble.
I don't think. Oh well, I'm not gonna say she'll see it because I'm gonna share this.
Right. Exactly. So let's not even try it.
You can ask me a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
No. Okay. So all right, fine.
See, you can ask him, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let me.
Might as well.
Oh,
he's trying to get in trouble. He could get in trouble.
Ask you about our next topic. So, leading from this Hansel Enmanuel topic, we wanted to broaden the conversation and just talk about how a lot of these top-ranked kids ain't that good.
Ooh.
So, I want to ask you, in your opinion, obviously we've all been around the game for a long time. What is the reason for that? Why is it that there are kids or just players? Let me not say kids. There are players that get ranked. They have the reputation and everything like that, but they end up really not even being that good. Why does that happen?
I told you what I gave you the perfect word for it, which is clout. It's all about clout. Even the coaches have fallen into this fucking bullshit cloud of this kid has the rep, he has the clout, he has the people to watch him. I want him. Or the other word, potential. They don't go off of who has it right now.
Yeah.
They go off potential.
Yep.
Perfect example. Imani Bates. Motherfuckers have been on his case since he stepped in college. They were calling this the next KD.
They sure were.
They sure were. The next KD.
Yeah.
And I told my man, I said, yo, he's gonna fucking bust. I said he's not gonna be the next KD. Are they fucking crazy? And look at him. He's up and down at Memphis right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the we can blame the kids, but it's the grown-ups feeding into that shit, bro.
That's facts. Look, everything's
potential about money now. It's not about
for sure, bro. Because it's about what AAU team you play for. It's about things
Cultures,
like that,
man.
Yeah, at that.
Speaking of fucking AAU, look, that shit starts from fucking 5th, 6th grade.
Mm-hmm. Bro, AAU coaches are the real gatekeepers of this thing, bro. If you want to be a pro, get with a good AAU coach. That's just the facts of it.
They dictate what school you go to, all that.
Yeah, they dictate all of that.
I coached AAU last summer for CP3, and I'm a 7th grade coach, and I'm dealing with these egos and parents who, my kid's gonna be this. Bro, your kid's not good, so I'm not about to play him.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm an old school,
No, yeah, man.
He's not good. He's not playing. No. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not coaching AAU anymore. I'm look, I'm not dealing with that shit, man.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot. And what's crazy too, and I want to get your thoughts on this, as just old heads in this, we go off old doctrine, right? Where it's look, if you really put in the work, if I really see you grinding, if I, if you got it, you earn it. You earn it, you get the results of getting on the court, things like that, right? That's the cloth we cut from, right?
That's facts.
But when you look at the basketball culture today, right, how you said it's run on clout, it's run on potential, and this conversation, that conversation, this brand, you play for that brand. At what point do us old heads have to kind of just conform? You know what I'm saying? What's the balance?
I honestly I don't know if there will ever be a balance. I don't know if there will ever be a balance anymore, man. Like it's gotten to that point to where it's just like no looking back. I feel like, and if you don't change with the times, I feel like you get left behind. Like that's what's going on. As much as we wanted to go back to the old ways, like you put in the work, you get it, you do this behind the scenes, and you do that, and the guys who really have it are gonna get it. That's not how it is. Like, bro, I'm like, come on, we're both dealing with that, and we're on the pro level.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, I wasn't getting responses from agents until I got a fucking blue check on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, that's how crazy it's gotten. It wasn't because, like, oh, he's really skilled. It's, wow. Oh, shit, he got blue check. Let me respond to him.
Yeah. Unfortunate, bro. It's just unfortunately where we at.
It won't. I don't think anybody's gonna ever conform to it. Like, it's just gonna be what it is. And
yeah, that's real.
And that's just what it is. Like, that's why I was telling you a couple weeks ago, like, bro, I don't know about this hooping shit anymore, bro.
I remember we had that conversation, but you know, I had to get you back in shape because you was tripping.
Bro, yeah. I mean, it's just
look, it's a long road. It's a long road. Like we're like at the quote unquote end of the road because it ain't much higher than pro.
Yeah.
So it's like when you reach, you know, you've just been through the fire with this thing. It's kind of like, I've done enough. Like it does reach a point. That's real. All right, I'm gonna ask you one last question. I know this question gonna get you in trouble, but I'm asking anyway.
Oh shit!
All right, Teven, in your years of playing basketball, what city, place have you been in that got the most Ja means?
Whoo!
Damn. Like what city, state, arena, school where you was like, oh nah, they got him.
I'm gonna give you a couple. I'm gonna give you a couple places.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh shit. Miami, obviously.
It's not obvious to me. I don't be paying attention. I'll be on the court. Yeah, I mean, I'll be locked in on the court.
Yeah,
word. Miami though. Okay. Word. That's news to me.
Miami.
Well, okay.
For sure. I'm gonna say Miami. I mean, obviously, ACC tournament. We're back here.
Word.
Raleigh.
Word.
Yeah. You'd be surprised, but that was just for me though, because I'm from North Carolina.
That makes sense because I don't be knowing, bro. I was just a walk on.
Yeah, that was just for, and I had some coming to Rome.
Oh, word. Oh, you did?
This is road trips though. I was doing that shit, but yeah. But then they started putting the blue tape on the doors and shit. And, you know, it got real hectic. But for pro wise, Costa Rica, my rookie year. Woo.
This boy's on to something.
Rica.
He's on to something.
Giving it up.
Costa Rica. I'm gonna say it again. Costa Rica. And they love black people.
Well, y'all heard it here first.
You heard it here first, bro.
All overseas hoopers, go sign you a deal over there.
Look, if they still got the league that I was playing in, go get you a little vacation money, man. Go to South America and play Argentina, Costa Rica, you know, Brazil if they still got their leagues, top league in Mexico.
You know what I think is hilarious? I gave this man a layup question.
A simple question.
Like,
he hit it out the park though.
He answered it honest.
No, he told me to be honest. Look, give me no wink or nothing.
Listen, this man. Listen, I thought off the strength of, hey, don't say nothing that's going to incriminate you, that's going to mess up your happy home. I gave this brother a layup of a question to be like, what? Man, I just hoop. Like, I don't even
He
know.
360 that shit.
This brother came
off
down
the backboard.
Backboard to himself.
Come on, man. It ain't like, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you here, buddy.
Hey, man. Appreciate you for that insight.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Sure. Hey, don't sleep on Charlottesville.
All right. You connect. Hello. Hello.
Ooh.
All right. Hey, appreciate you. You know, you a friend of the show. All right. I don't know what.
Good night, man.
You too, bro. Thank you so much. God bless.
God bless, bro.
Oh, God.
Well, he was giving it up, man.
Yeah. Oh man, that was funny.
What about you though? You on the road? The best joints you seen? I already know mine, but what about you? College ball.
Florida State had them. VCU.
See,
listen, I'll call John right now. Stop it.
So it's because I'm in the area, so like I've seen.
I've
seen all those girls. It's like the ODU. It's like ODU has beautiful.
That's
true.
ODU got them too.
Girls.
Yeah,
ODU got them. VCU definitely got them. But you're like, I'm there.
That's true.
It's
like,
that,
yeah. I think what other place for that I really noted that I was like, whoa, like I would really Florida State, VCU. I feel like there was somebody non-conference that surprised me.
That surprised you?
I forget who it was, but there was someone we played non-conference. I was like, oh shoot, they got him here too. But it surprised me. What about you?
For me, it wasn't the particular school that we're playing, but like the state that we're in, Houston, Texas. Oh my God. Just like walking around the mall. I've never seen so many beautiful girls at once in my life. Ever. Man. And besides like, Toronto or where I'm from, like Houston, Texas.
Houston's a great location. This is a wild conversation to have between men that have girls. This is a wild conversation to have, but that's all right.
My girl not listening to this, man.
I would say my girl ain't listening either. But if you are, I love you, baby. You know what I mean? I was just playing for content. It's just for content, entertainment purposes. Yeah. Like, you know,
we just talked about a pre-production. It's all lies.
Word, mad lies. But that's funny. But yeah, bro. I mean, shoot, that's the fun part of college basketball. You get to have those types of conversations and things like that. And all you niggas out there that's listening, I know you got a list too. So I don't want to hear none of y'all pump faking. You might be listening to this and your girl's nearby and you trying to play it off, acting like you don't have a list of places that got them for you. You're a liar.
They know.
Yeah, you know.
Lying through their teeth, man.
Right, lying teeth. You know you was sitting at the foul line. You saw something nice in the stands. Stop it. Now you know. I know it. Might as well just keep it a bean. All of us got our lists. But that's a
couple places. That's another conversation for another day. We won't have
it. Another day. Yeah, we ain't gonna have it here. Might not ever have it, but I don't know. If it's gonna lead to the growth of this podcast, I'm down.
Hey, but I'll take a bullet.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Sorry, it's just one argument. Ain't gonna do nothing. But we appreciate you guys for listening to another episode of the 2-for-1 podcast. Denzel, that's how you do it. We accomplished our mission. We got them out of here. We ran up the score and just got these dudes out of here. But, we appreciate you. Always remember that you're not tired. You just need to put more legs into your jump shot. He's not cheating. He's just going to the gym. And, that's all I got, really. I got to really come up with like a more fluid one, but whatever.
Yeah. It's all
whatever.
good.
We appreciate you. We love you. See you all next week. We out.